I broke out, stole back the Shadowhawk, been running ever since, taking whatever jobs keep fuel in the tanks. That's why you're so against the NATC contract, Zaria realized. You've seen what happens when you trust the wrong people with power. Power, money, control. It all corrupts eventually. Raven's eyes met hers, intense and honest. What you do here, helping people who need it regardless of their credit balance, that's rare. That's precious. And men like Hurd and Jaden, they don't understand that kind of value. Raven, Zaria started, but her words failed her. The space between them seemed to crackle with unspoken possibilities. Before she could second-guess herself, Zaria reached up, her hand cupping Raven's scarred cheek. The kiss was gentle at first, a question more than a demand. But when Raven responded, pulling her closer, it deepened into something that made her forget. The sound of the door sliding open broke them apart. Jaden stood there, data pads forgotten in his slack grip, his expression darkening like a storm cloud. "Well," he said, his voice dangerously soft. "Guess now I know why you're so eager to turn down the deal of a lifetime. Captain Blackwood here has been filling your head with lies." His hand drifted to the comm unit on his belt. "Maybe I should make a call, let certain authorities know where to find their escaped convict." "You do that?" Zaria stepped forward, putting herself between the two men. "And I'll make sure every one of your constituents know how you handle your partnerships, starting with Byron Jason Hurd." The tension in the room could have powered an entire fleet of starships. Finally, Jaden's hand dropped from his comm. "This ain't over," he promised, backing it toward the door. "Not by a long shot." As his footsteps faded down the corridor, Zaria let out a shaky breath. Behind her, Raven's hand found hers, squeezing gently. "You didn't have to do that," he said softly. "Yeah, I did." Zaria turned back to him, her heart racing with more than just adrenaline. "The 0G stands for something, and so do I." The kiss had complicated everything, but as she looked up into Raven's eyes, seeing the mix of vulnerability and strength there, Zaria couldn't bring herself to regret it. Sometimes the most dangerous systems weren't the ones in the ships. They were ones in the heart, and those she was learning were the hardest to repair.